Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Shattered Relics League. Last video, we got a couple drops, which you can see right now. We got the Jad Pet, and then I also learned Nightmare for the first ever time, and I tried Fosani's, I got 1 KC, and as you can see, I got a Nightmare Staff. As you probably know by now, my goal for the league is to end in the Dragon ranking, which is the top 1% of players in league points, and right now that threshold is around 41k, so I am just barely in the Dragon rank. But it feels good being there for the first time because we just got their last video, and hopefully I can keep that up. But for now, I have to edit the last video, so I am going back to Kraken. Let's see, the Kraken KC that we are starting off with today is 467. We have to get to 500 and 750. First points gained of the video, 500 Kraken KC, that is 125 league points. There we go, Kraken task is done, video's edited, the kids are happy, the wife is happy, let's play the game. Just kidding, I don't have either of those. The plan for today is to head into an area I haven't really spent much time in, which is Morytania, because I was looking at the wiki, I just typed in shades, like Control F, and there's a bunch of tasks involving shades and Mort'ton, or doing like a bunch of different things in Morytania related to that. So I think Morytania would be a good place to get like a bunch of different tasks done. As you saw though, the requirement for a lot of these tasks was the Shades of Mort'ton quest, which I haven't done yet, and I unlocked all the quests a long time ago, so you can't unlock this quest with Renown, which means I have to do the quest manually, which is what I'm going to start off by doing today. And you can see I have Last Recall with me because I feel like it's going to come in really handy for like all the various activities I'll be doing, so I'm going to have that active the whole time. I don't have ashes, and I don't think people like burn fires in the game. Like normally in the main game you could just pick up some ashes at the GE in like any world, but probably no one is doing that, so I'm just lighting a couple fires here to get my own ashes. This is what real Iron Men do to get their ashes for Shades of Mort'ton. Is there a Shades of Mort'ton? Oh, there is. Cool. We'll see if anyone's actually there, though. Oh, wow. There actually are people there. Cool, so we'll actually be able to do this. I guess there are a lot of league tasks related to this, so it kind of makes sense. And there we go. That's the end of Shades of Mort'ton. I could go start doing all the shade stuff and getting keys and all that. I guess I don't actually need all this stuff, so I'm just going to drop it. First thing I'm going to do is do temple trekking. There's league tasks to do an easy, medium, and hard route, so I'm going to do all 3 of them. And then I also have to find I think on the hard route, get the highest tier of the shade remains from that one. And then that way it's going to be a lot easier to do Shades of Mort'ton because then I can just get the higher tier keys right away. Oh, you can use Nail Beast nails to make sand fuse, and like I guess you can just get one of these or a couple of these or something. So if I do want to make sand fuse for more Herblore XP, then now I have these. And there we go, easy task to do an easy temple trek. And I mean the task is for doing temple treks, so I don't know if it's going to count going back. I mean I'll try because this is technically Birdie Rot Ramble, but we'll just see if it works. And it did work. The medium temple trek was a medium task, 25 league points. Well, that's Torrent. Looks like we can't get over this bog. We'll have to go back to Petardo. You know what? You're right. You're 100% right. I'm not going over the bog. I'm just going to teleport out and we'll try this again. And that is complete a hard temple trek, which was a hard task, which was 50 points. But we didn't get the shade event thing, so I'm going to keep doing hard temple treks till we get it. You can only get the shade event at Mort'ton, so it would be faster if you just only started at Birdie Rot and just kept trying going this way because it's the first place you stop at. Okay, I'm going to choose Route 3 from here, and yes, please. Yes, yes. Wait, no, my guy's dying. Oh no, he's eating food, okay. Wait, bro, oh no, he died. No, I need to get... Can I stay here still? Oh, okay, cool. So it looks like I can still stay here even though he died. Alright, I don't care about that guy. Now I got some fire remains, and there's a really good chance I'll get at least 1 key from these 5. And I got some XP tomes too. I heard they're really good for training Slayer. At this point, I'm just gonna get a bunch of olive oil and then make them all to sacred oil, and I can just do it all in bulk and like bank them as I go. Dude, I am wrecking these guys, just going down the line one at a time, just one-shotting them, getting my sanctity up. Or you could also just sit here and AFK and repair the walls. Nice, there's 100% Shades of Mort'ton sanctity, and that is 25 league points. For those fire shades, I need magic or redwood logs, and I have a bunch of redwood logs from when I was AFK chopping them, and for redwood logs, you need 4 doses of the sacred oil. Magic logs are also 4 doses that you need, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You get prayer XP for lighting these pyres, so this is definitely the method I'll be doing to get 25 mil prayer XP. I got the bronze key from one of those low-level shades, so we'll open the chest, and that is an easy task. And as long as I just keep this one gold key and I don't use it to open a chest, then I can just access all the rooms in Shades of Mort'ton. I need to get a black key, and it looks like the best chance of getting them is from these Ryle shades. I mean, not from the shades themselves, you have to like burn their remains or whatever, but yeah. And there's the black key. Let's open the chest, and then that one is a medium task, 25 league points. And I saw another task to defeat a fire shade, and that is 25 more league points. I'm basically just doing everything in bulk because the only time I ever did Shades of Mort'ton was on the UIM, and obviously without a bank I wasn't able to do that. So it's really cool experiencing doing it this way. Like I have all the redwoods, I have all this sacred oil, I just collected a bunch of Urium shades, and we'll go for as many gold keys as possible. Well, I got a bunch of gold keys here, so let's try to get some kind of task done. I have to look at the list to see exactly what it is that I need to do, or like the items I need to get. It looks like I'm going to be looking for any piece of zealot. I was gonna say, and then either the thing to make the swamp bark or the blood bark, or I guess we need both eventually. And we just got it freaking first try. So I think we can read that. And then the rune scroll comes out, and then we read that. And now I know how to make blood bark. And also just opening that gold chest was 50 league points. We're also looking for a piece of zealot, preferably the full outfit, but just one piece of zealot would be fine. It's a 1 out of 128 chance to get a piece of zealot from one of these chests. And these are the last 2 keys I have. If we don't get it, I'll just keep getting more keys until we get 1 piece of zealot. And the drop rate for that is not boosted in the league. Oh, we got a piece, yes! We got the zealot's boot, so let's equip that. And that is 50 league points. So I'll just open up the rest of the keys I have on me and in the bank, and just to see if we get like the swamp scroll or anything. Otherwise we'll just leave after that. Well, I just used up all the keys I had except 1 gold key just in case I want to come back here, but I did not get anything else notable. I gotta make a full set of split bark so I can make that into blood bark. And luckily I got a lot of fine cloth, more than enough to make the full outfit. Plus I already have a couple pieces of the set from Chaos Fanatic. Whoa, wait a second. When I just teleport right now with the fairy ring, I just noticed something really weird. Watch my cape when I teleport. Whoa. I guess it's what the Infernal Cape looks like if it's static or something. Anyways, there's the 4 pieces that we need. So let's make the boots, gauntlets, helm, and now we just have to go over to the blood altar. We just use each piece on the altar here, and then it uses up a certain amount of runes depending on the piece. And it looks like that costed 1450 blood runes to make. I'm glad I decided to use my RNG to get the blood bark and not the swamp bark, because this set gives you more points. It's 125 points versus only 50 points if you equip a full set of the swamp bark. But there we go, equip a full set of blood. And the set is going to go into the POH to never be touched again. Now, like I said, I want to focus on Morytania for now, and the next thing I want to do is a boss that I haven't done yet in Shattered Relics. That is going to be Grotesque Guardians. So I'm going to grab a Gargy Boys task here, and then just got to buy a Rock Hammer. As you can see, I got a pretty packed switch here, like a 7 to 8 way switch for my range and melee setups. Let me show you my fragment setup I got before we head on in there. So Bandosian Might, of course, because it's freaking sick. Tactical Duelist to save charges on the Tent Whip. Divine Restoration and Living on a Prayer for unlimited prayer. And then Bottomless Quiver to save ammo on the blowpipe, and then these for set effects. And then speaking of set effects, maxed out Absolute Unit, maxed out Knife's Edge, maxed out Twin Strikes. Got the SGS for the spec weapon. I'm not sure if like I'll be fine for the food or if I'm gonna have to get the spec fragment so I can just constantly use the SGS. And I have to spend some of my very precious renown to unlock growth. Oh, I don't have a brittle key, do I? Or is it gonna like automatically give me the brittle key? No, because it would. Oh, I forgot about the freaking. I won't be able to go in here, will I? Yeah, okay. We have to go to Gargoyles and get that brittle key first. Forgot about that. Oh, I have to unlock the Auto Smasher too. Oh man, I was not prepared for this. I would not be doing very well if this was a test. Oh, I forgot my teleport out as well. Oh no. I'm gonna unlock Gargoyle Smasher for 120 points. And the brittle key is a 1 out of 150 drop from Gargoyles, so let's get it. Hopefully I don't go dry. Oh yes, the brittle key. Let's check the KC. That was 58 Gargolons, not bad. Now we can unlock the rough to the Slayer Tower. Let's head on in there, and now once I'm in here I can like drop my items because this is an instance and my items will just stay on the ground indefinitely. Oh, I forgot you have to like watch that intro animation for the first, I think, 5 kills before you can unlock the quick ring. And the tasks from Grotesque Guardians are to defeat them once, defeat them 100 times, defeat them 250 times, and then there's a couple things you can equip that also give you points. Dude, am I gonna... Dude, I freaking hate this stuff. Anyways, I want to see if I can out DPS those orbs with Dawn here. I don't have double tap, but I have Knife's Edge and I have that full Arma setup, so I feel like it should be pretty good. Yeah, nice. And there we go, first KC at GG's, minute and a half. And we get 50 league points. What did I do this time? I got a bunch more combat achievements that puts me at 30 hard combat achievements for 50 more league points. Oh, what's this? A combat fragment after I've had all of them at level 3 for such a long time? Oh my gosh. I just had to run around and pick up all the granite dust from the ground because on the UIM I never ever picked up the dust because there's no point to. So it's like a habit I taught myself. And you could even say I took it for granite. Come on, I want to see a big hit. It's pretty big, but I can do better. Come on, one more bigger one. My health is pretty low for Knife's Edge. It's so satisfying. Safe to say, there's a lot of mushroom potatoes on the ground. Well, a lot of items in general, but there's a lot of mushroom potatoes on the ground, so food definitely is not a worry here. Oh, 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 so nice. Oh my god, that's freaking ridiculous. What did I just do? Perfect Grotesque Guardians. It took me that long to get perfect. Well, okay. That was 125 league points for 30 Master Combat achievements. Holy, dude. Just racking in the points at GG's today. Uh-oh. Absolute unit? Yes. What have I learned at Grotesque Guardians so far? I've learned that I don't need the SGS. I can just stay here indefinitely. And because I'm able to stay here for so long, there's a lot of drops on the ground, but I have to cut it off at some point because I need to eat dinner. So we'll cut it off right here at halfway, or I guess just over halfway to 100. And I need to like pick out all these drops I need to pick up because I've been here for 51 kills. I think I got all the drops off the ground I wanted to get. If I didn't, it's too late now. I'm gonna go eat dinner though, so I'll finish off the 100 KC after dinner. I'm gonna go back to doing agility tonight. I'm currently at 192 marks of grace and I need 260 for full graceful. But I saw a comment the other day that said that if you have the max cape, or maybe even the agility cape works possibly, you don't need the graceful cape for it to count for the task. So if that's the case, then I actually only have to get to 220 and not 260 marks of grace. So we'll see if that works in just a bit. Either way, I'll get to 220 marks just so we can get that task done tonight. This could very well be the very last agility training I'll be doing in the Shattered Relics League because we have 220 mod marks of grace and we'll go turn those in for graceful. Okay, I'll buy everything except the cape. I'm not going to accidentally buy that. One of each. And then we'll put all these on and we'll see if the max cape works for the task. Yes, it does. So there we go. 50 league points. It's only 50 league points for all those freaking extra hours of agility. That's okay. I need something to like do my AFK downtime, chill time anyways. But the graceful is going to go into the POH and probably never be taken out again. The end of an agility saga. And I do have more ideas for AFK stuff that have been brewing in my head. But for tonight, we're going back to Grotesque Guardians to finish off 100 KC, which should take like 2 more hours probably. And here's my inventory setup for Grotesque Guardians. I probably don't even need this much food. I could bring more of the divine potions. They do drop regular super combats and range pods. I guess I could just bring my own dust, but we're only here for 50 more kills. Oh, we just got the first drop. Granite gloves at 92 KC. Is there a task to equip these? No. Sad. And that is KC number 100 at the Grotesque Guardians, which also means it is bedtime. But look at all this loot on the ground. I was just thinking, it's kind of interesting that it all ended up in the northeast quadrant. So maybe for that final phase, he like always spawns here. I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm gonna pick up all this stuff, or as much stuff as I can. All right, well, it's just a bunch of supplies on the ground now. I think I got as much as I wanted to get, and looks like we are wrapping up the day with just over 42k league points. The most recent update in the Discord was just over 2 hours ago, where Dragon was 41,290. So I probably am still in the Dragon rank at this point. We are going to be doing some more Morytania stuff tomorrow, so fear not is not quite yet the end of Morytania, but I'm excited for tomorrow, or I guess technically today, because it is Friday. But not only that, me and the boys are going to head over to TOB. I didn't have Morytania unlocked in the previous league in Trailblazer, so I didn't get to experience what it was like with all those OP fragments and stuff. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun doing TOB with my boys tomorrow, Puff and Zach. Never trioed TOB before either, but we'll save that for tomorrow or today. tomorrow's video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.